Hi everyone, Tony here with Italian Dual Citizenship Assistance. Welcome back to the channel. Some very important news this week out of Italy's Supreme Court. The high-profile citizenship hearing that was scheduled for January 13th of 2026 has now been postponed. This was expected to be one of the most important rulings in a very long time for anyone pursuing Italian citizenship by descent. So this delay definitely impacts some people. Now, the Supreme Court's United Sections were preparing to decide two fundamental questions about citizenship by descent. The first was about retroactivity, whether Italy's new citizenship law, known as Law 74, can apply backward to people who had already had a right to citizenship under earlier rules or who applied before the law took effect. And the second question was about minor children, the so-called minor issue, whether a child can automatically lose Italian citizenship when a parent naturalizes in another country. Now, together, these issues go right to the heart of what it means to be Italian by birth and whether that right can ever be taken away. Now, the United Sections are the highest authority within Italy's judicial system, and when they issue a ruling, it becomes the official interpretation that all lower courts and even administrative offices must follow. So whatever comes out of this next hearing will likely define how citizenship by descent is handled for years to come. And at its core, this case is about fairness and personal will. Under Italian law, according to many top Italian attorneys and legal experts, citizenship shouldn't be lost without a person's consent or choice. That means that a child shouldn't automatically lose their citizenship just because a parent naturalized abroad decades ago, and adults shouldn't see their birthright revoked by new laws that apply retroactively. In simple terms, the court will decide whether Italy can change the rules for people who already had a birthright claim to Italian citizenship by descent. The hearing, which was originally set for January 13th at the Supreme Court in Rome, has now been postponed, and a new date hasn't been announced yet, though it is expected to be sometime between February and April. Interestingly, that could time out so that the Supreme Court's examination of the minor issue and the retroactivity of the new law is almost concurrent with the Constitutional Court's review of the constitutionality of the new law, and included in that its retroactive application. So the first part of 2026 will likely be very telling for the future of Italian citizenship by descent. And we have the two highest courts in Italy looking very closely at the issues of legality and constitutionality of the new law and its application. So as I've said before, many top Italian attorneys and legal experts really believe strongly that the new law, at least in its retroactive application to people born before the law went into effect, will not be able to hold up to all of the legal and constitutional scrutiny that's currently happening and scheduled now for early 2026. From what's been reported, the justices want more time to review the legal arguments before making what could be a landmark decision. Now, that's actually encouraging. It suggests that the court understands just how far-reaching the consequences could be for citizenship by descent. For now, nothing changes. Law 74 and the ministry's circulars are still in effect, but once this new hearing date is set, the outcome could reshape how Italy interprets citizenship rights for generations to come. I will, of course, keep you updated the moment that there's new information. In the meantime, if you'd like to review how this could affect your family's path to Italian citizenship by descent, I do offer affordable 20, 30, and 60-minute one-on-one consultations with me, where we can walk through the details of your case, help you map out a strategy for moving forward, and get you clear on your next steps. You can book a consultation with me on my website at italiandual.com. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so that you don't miss the next update. I'll see you in the next video.